Hello and welcome back to my garage here in Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. I cleared the space out a bit because I spent some time today doing customer orders, collected a bunch of cases. I'm going to sit on these for a little while though, because I want to talk about this car for a minute before I move on. I have cosmetically fixed it up and done a little bit of work on it. The front end I finished. It's up to 1.8 million now. But what I did was when I bought the body parts, I wrote down the cost of each part that I purchased and totaled them up. So the total for all the parts, just standard cost for somebody who doesn't have the discount, is $725,000. And the discount you get, it's an option at level what? There. So the level 3 maximum discount, 15% off that you can get at level 40. Yeah, it starts at 5. So it goes 5, 10, 15. So the standard price with no discount, $725,000. The price with the discount, with the maximum level of discount, $616,250. And I can't remember how much I paid for the car. I really need to start making notes of these things, but I want to say it was 200 and something thousand. So I paid roughly, including the parts that I've purchased up to this point, I've paid about $800,000 for this car, and it's up to 1.8 now. So either way, it's going to be worth having done it, even though the sticker shock prices of some of those things is terrifying. Like the rear bumper, I think, was $90,000. And was it the front bumper that was $90,000? Something like that. Just absolutely crazy. But I will eventually finish this car and get it out of here. It has a Pagani V12 engine in it, so that'll be. It won't be an awful lot of work, but they're not my favorite engine to work on, so it won't be for a little while. I'll probably finish this up and get it out of here off screen anyway. I just wanted to point out how much it costs to work on this silly car. And now I want to go to the junkyard and find something else. Okay, here we are, and there's something there already. This, I think, is this the Camaro? Yeah, this is a Camaro. I don't think I've done one of these. I don't really like this mod though, because I mean, you can see how much of it is missing, and it uses huge pieces to fill in, you know, the fenders and the front end and the hood and all that. It's like those cars that have a front clamshell. Though so far it's the only car we've seen in here. Oh, there's something way over there, but it looks like a Bugatti. Another freaking Bugatti. Look at that. Okay, so that's a Delta 88 and a Mini. And what are you? Another Mercedes? There's a Typhoon, Bugatti Chiron. I said I wasn't gonna do any more of these. I'm gonna accumulate a few of them and set them aside for something special later. And what is this? Kirin. This is the Typhoon. Typhoon is less satisfying to do than you might think. And this is a military Jeep. I did the civilian Jeep. This is the military one. Well, I think what we're going to do is the Camaro. Since I'm fond of V8s, as we know anyway. I don't think that actually took a screenshot. There, that time it worked. Okay, so this car is how much? 77.24 is what we're going to pay for it. The value is $5,900. We're not going to get a whole lot out of it, but it might be fun. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so let's see what we're working with here. So it doesn't actually have a rear seat. That's part of the model. Steering wheel, seat banded, steering wheel TBX, okay. Okay, let's pull out the body pieces here. I always like to get the parts that are attached to the body out and done first, because they're not connected to anything else like the suspension or the engine, so it's just easy to get them. Okay, so let's buy, what's the body condition? It should be 1% now, yeah. Now we can buy our body parts. That's not what I want. Oh, that's not how you spell Camaro. And of course it has a jillion different parts. This one I'm pretty sure is just a standard car, so I'm just gonna buy the standard piece, the standard stock pieces. God, there's so much crap in here. Jeez, there's so many different cars. I have a feeling that there's something. Well, let's see what happens. Well, that's what those are. Those are the T-tops. I wonder if... Yeah, okay. For a second I was worried that was the wrong thing. Yeah, it doesn't have any, like... There's no A or B or anything. It's all just the stock parts. I hate when it drops out of install mode like that. I think that's everything. Looks like it doesn't have a front license plate. Yep, that's everything. Cool, alright. That looks weird. The clear... I wonder if they have a hard top. I don't know what these look like in real life. I mean, I'm sure they had a clear top for the T-top version, but it looks odd. Maybe when the car is painted. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it this green, too. I like this green. No, that's not that one. OHVB. Okay, that's everything that's not suspension or drivetrain. So now I'm going to paint it. So this green is the factory green. I like it. I'm gonna go with it. I don't know what kind of... No livery. Fine. Yeah. I'm perfectly happy with this color. It looks fine. It looks a whole lot better painted too, as opposed to the gray for the new parts. Are there even any pistons in this engine? No. It's a crankshaft and a block, and that's all. Marginally more than was in the engine, and I mean, a little bit more than what we had in the Ferrari the other day, but that's definitely a junked out engine. I have to think about putting a different engine in here anyway, rather than the V8 OHV. I have to look up the other engine options. V8 cars are usually pretty good as far as options for other engines. I could always put the supercharged V8 in here too. So long as it doesn't clip through the hood. I don't think it will though. I mean, the supercharged V8 fits underneath the hood of the, what is it, the Reptilia R2, and it doesn't stick through the hood, and there's no hole in the hood for it, so I think I'll do that. If I can put a supercharged V8 in here, I will. And these wheels, I'm going to change these wheels. Don't really like this rim. Well, the rim is fine, but I'm going to do something different. I think the tires are all the same. Let's go ahead and yank all this stuff out. God. Clicked on something that yanked me on the other side of the radiator. Did I not get that sway bar off? I thought I did. Nope. Okay, we really stripped it out. So now, these are all, no, they're not all the same, 14s and 15s. Well, let's figure out what we need to replace here. Four small and 8 regular. Gonna grab the clutch parts while I'm thinking about it. You wouldn't believe how long it took me to figure out. If I just click gearbox here, it'll show me the flywheel, the clutch plate, and the pressure plate. makes it so much easier than searching for them. Get the leaf spring stuff. And most of this is red. I'm just going to replace it all. Let's see, double wishbone shock absorber. Need to get that. And let's get hubs. Okay, I want to get... So I need drum brakes for the rear and caliper brakes for the front. Okay, what else? The sway bars. Oh yeah, and those shock absorbers have to go. Let's see what we can repair. Looks like quite a bit of stuff. Oops, something broke. I didn't see it. Something else broke. Well, we repaired the gearbox, which is nice. Sell that for something other than scrap value. Both of the rear axle knuckle housings and the steering rack. I hope that was rack B. Yeah, or housing B. Okay, so I need two 14s and two 15s. Let's take a look at the rims. Let's see if I can find something here that I can live with. Kind of like the look of that. Let's see. Or that. Maybe not. I used one of these classic something. There was a classic rim that I've used a few times. I think it was this one. That's not a bad looking wheel. What else? Could do like the GT40 rims. They don't have a Ford logo on them or anything. One of the retro rims. This one doesn't look too bad. I'm a fan of this one. I've used this several times. What else? I think what I'm going to do is go with, where'd it go? This one here. 2 of these in 14 and 2 of them in 15. So 205, 75, 14. And the other one is 235, 60, 15. Okay, 235, 60, 15. 235, 60, 15, so I got that right. And then 205, 75, 14. 205, 75, 14. So I matched the tires. That's important, because it would drive me nuts if I didn't. And this should be the last one we need to balance. Did I buy? I bought a rack, didn't I? I thought I did. Yeah, I did. I really like assembling the leaf spring rear end. They're so easy. Go together so fast. It's really convenient. Okay, so these were the big wheels on the back. Yeah, the drum is pretty obvious through the rim. It's okay though. I'm looking through the fender. Yeah, that's what seems to happen a lot with modded cars. Since I think it's because this has got the clamshell for the front. Even when you're in assembly mode, it's still there as a ghost image. I need to be far enough back to see what I'm doing. But then I have this ghost in front of me, and if I'm too close, then I can't see what's going on. I must have bought 2 of those things. Okay, doesn't look bad. Look, I don't know. It doesn't look as good as I hoped, but it looks better than the what did it have? The Rollet wheels on it. So now I need to figure out. I think I saw it there. Yeah, V8 DOHC supercharged. Let's give her a supercharged engine. Well, can't repair that block anyway. I was going to repair the block just to sell it, but it's too trashed. I'm not going to need the OHV crankshaft. Oh, let me think. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. I need 2 of these and 5 of these. And I need the belts. And it's one or the other of these. I don't need both of them for the supercharged engine, but I never can remember exactly which one is which. Need to go to the power shop, though, for the other stuff. I need 2 of these, and 4 camshafts. Oh, that reminds me. Cam gears and timing belts. Alternator V8. No, not V8, just alternator. Pump V8. Pistons and spark plugs and coils. No, not head V8, head cover V8. Throttle V8. You know what? I mentioned that I needed to buy the cam gears and the timing belt, and I didn't do it. There, that should be everything. One of the customer order cars that I worked on earlier, that one of the ones that gave me a case, was a Bolt Hellcat that needed engine work, and I had to take the engine out because it needed like two piston rings to be replaced and something stupid like that. And I always kind of just snap and I rebuild the whole engine. I mean, I didn't use performance parts, but I repaired everything that was repairable and replaced everything that wasn't. So that guy got a whole new engine rebuild. But it was an OHV engine, so it had push rods and rocker arms, which is exhausting to put together. It only had one carb too, so it wasn't even really that exciting of an engine. Not like the supercharged one, or even the ones with two carburetors. You know what? I didn't buy those manifolds. I thought about it too when I was over there buying the heads, but for some reason I got sidetracked and I didn't buy the manifold. I know I'm going to need a different transmission for this too. I think it needs just the standard V8 gearbox rather than because the car had a V8 OHV before, and it's not going to have that now. I just hope this thing doesn't stick through the hood. That'll be really annoying. I have to try some of the other hoods to see if I can get one that covers it up. Let's see here. I need this. Done. That might be a new record for me. One of these days I'll have to time this and see how long it takes to actually assemble it from the word go. God, I hope it fits in the car correctly, though. Oh, it does poke through the hood. Damn it. At least and the manifolds don't connect properly. Brrr. I wonder if it's even possible to get, depending on how the modder lined this up, I wonder if it's even possible to get exhaust pipes that fit right. Maybe something like the front pipe V8. Of course, I wonder if it'll even note the difference if I take these out. No, it won't let me put a different pipe in it. I guess it just has to be like this. I hope I can hook up the drive shaft. That'll suck if that won't connect. It looks like it does. That's good. It's 100%. I'm gonna buy some of the other hoods. Let's see if one of these will cover it. Maybe this one will. It looks bigger. It looks deeper. No, it's just carbon fiber. Okay, let's try this one. That's gonna be ugly. Well, at least it fits over the engine. I wanted to move it to the garage entrance. Not real happy with having to use this hood. It looks kinda terrible. I never really liked this look myself. But I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. Doesn't look, I mean, otherwise the engine would be clipping through the hood, and that would be worse. Those things they don't go anywhere. I wonder if you need this. Which hood is this hood B or what? What was this, hood C? Hood D. I wonder if there's a bumper that goes with it. like front bumper D maybe, because this was... That's hood D. Let's take this off. And we'll put D on here. No, that's no good. Okay, well, it is what it is. I should have expected that the engine would poke through the hood like that. I didn't expect that the exhaust wouldn't line up, because that makes me unhappy. At least the interior is modeled pretty well, and you can see from in the cabin, although it would obstruct your front view to a significant degree. There's some other hoods. There's some other hoods I saw in there that had like the blower, or was it the engine cover? Yeah, engine cover. This car doesn't even have an engine cover, does it? Yeah, there's no engine cover that I installed. Well, I'm just gonna have to live with it, I guess. But I mean, yeah, no matter how I try to wiggle it, I'm not real fond of this look. But I guess you got to do what you got to do when you put the engine in the car. All right, well, let's drive. Let's take this thing out for a drive and see what kind of horses it has. Oh wait, we didn't dyno it. Because that supercharged V8 is a powerful engine. It should be like 1100 or 1200 or something. $14.71. Good Lord, it's even more than I expected. So now we're going to take this thing out and drive it and see if we can get ourselves killed in it. Okay, here we are. Let's see what it looks like outside. It's like a it's a deeper forest green than it looked like when we were in the garage. I definitely like the green. And those I don't know what you call those hood latch cable thingies. They look all right. I have a feeling that this hood is meant for something else, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and drive the thing. It's got a... Yep, it's trying to pull the left on me. Oh, no, don't! I got off the gas when it did that. It's got a crazy amount of horsepower. See, look at that. I'm not even on the gas now and it's spinning around. I have a feeling that I need to put slick tires on this thing if I want it to be even remotely controllable. Good thing they don't model damage in this game. We've only gotten to 112. Oh no, don't roll. Oh, look at that. Am I gonna... That's a new one. I've never done that in a car. Oh, wow. It's the first time I've ever had it end up on the roof. Let's try this again, see if I can control it a little bit better. I don't understand why it horks off to the side like that. When it starts to pull to the side, I let go of the gas. I mean, I've been kind of gently accelerating through the gears to try to get it up to speed, but as the RPMs get higher, the less controllable it is. We may have to take it back in and put slick tires on it and try it again just to see, because this is ridiculous. We're going to end up upside down again, or hung up on the fence. Made it to 115 miles an hour. I can't even keep it in a straight line long enough to get to the end. We're going back to the garage. Okay, let's take these wheels off and put slick tires on it. And I want to go something simple. Where is the... There's one that looks kind of like a standard, like that. That's what I want. Something like this. And I'm going to put wider slicks on it. So 15's for the back. I think I should probably go like 315. Yeah. And the profile, what was the profile on those tires? Was it 60? I think I'll just go 50. Yeah, 60. And the front tires are 205, 35. Those should probably... Well, no. I'm going to go with 205. I'm going to go with like 225. Maybe 235. And they were 50s, weren't they? 55 is as small as this gets. Let's do that. Oh no, they were 75s. That's fine. Just have to wait for the balancer to run its course. And then we're going to take this back out and see if we can control the car at all. What have I done? I've done the 315s. These are for the back. We can go ahead and put these on, see if they look stupid. And I want, yes, 315/50. Oh, it fills the wheel well pretty good. Front wheel profile is too small. I should have made them bigger. But that's fine. I want to try this now and see what happens. Okay. Yeah, the front wheels are definitely smaller than they should be, but that's fine. Now let's see what happens when we mash the gas. $182. This front wheel should definitely be wider. I went from 215 to 225. Much more controllable now. Okay, cool. So at least we made a car that's drivable. It's a bonkers race car, but it's not a street car by any means. Somebody on the street would kill themselves in this thing. Okay, and that'll be that. I'm going to get rid of these wheels, which is too bad. And I guess if I were going to do this more seriously, I would put wider and taller tires on the front. Because I went with like 50, maybe 60. They should be taller and wider. They're 225s. I should probably go like 255. But I'm happier with it now, thinking of it as a bonkers race car than some street car. And of course, with all that work we put into it, we're probably not going to get very much money for it. Looks like a little over 100. Let's see, 109,000. Yeah, 109. Seems to me this car should bring more money than that. But then, like I said, somebody's probably going to go out and kill themselves in that car. Okay, so that will bring this one to a close. Hopefully, when we go to the junkyard next, we'll find something that's more interesting to work on. I don't think I would do that car again. I still have this car to finish and get it out of here. Once I get this car finished and sold, it'll give me a nice little payday to pad my bank account. But until then, that's a job for another time. So, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you again for our next junkyard adventure. So on that note, bye for now.